Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my live stream from over here in Palmanova. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I'm standing right outside of the Sol by Melia Luminar Palmanova Hotel. Some of you may well have stayed here. I'm at the top end of Palmanova as well. Fingers crossed that the stream is working okay today. Oh my goodness, I've got some thank yous to do already. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, welcome to the first of our lunchtime lives from over here in a very sunny Palmanova today. I'm delighted to say we've got some sunshine. We've got some cloud billowing up in the background, but I think we'll get through the live stream in case, well, hopefully we won't get a shower, but we could cop a shower a little bit later on. Anyway, I'm on the top end of Palmanova. We're going to walk down into the resort. We're going to walk all the way through the resort as well. As I've said in my videos recently, we've got a little bit of a late season here in the resort, so let's see how busy it is. But first, I want to thank Tommy, I want to thank Jules, and I want to thank Gurkan as well for your very generous super chats. I also want to thank James as well, and I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's have a quick look at what Palmanova is like today. Now look, you can see the cloud just billowing up right behind the mountains here. And I'm right outside the Casabonas. Now I can just see some people are actually coming out of the hotel. I think they've finished up for the season. I don't think they're holiday makers. I suspect they could be staff actually, because the hotel is closed. They've painted out some of the glass. I don't think it's open, at least anyway. Anyway, let's take a walk down into the back end of Palmanova today. Let me see who we've got on the live this afternoon. Neil, good afternoon. You're saying it's very dull and overcast in Belfast. It's been a little bit hazy here actually. We haven't had endless blue sky even, but it has turned into a very lovely day, and it has been unusually warm. We've got 24 degrees today, which is crazy, and I did try and come out in my shorts. My daughter said you can't wear shorts in November. This is kind of like a residence rule. You're not allowed to wear shorts when it's 24 degrees and absolutely boiling hot. So she rolled her eyes at me so much I got changed. Anyway, look, we are just on this little stairway here. Many of you may well know it, but if we take the steps down here, you come out in front of the Matthius Beach Hotel in the far end of Matthius Beach, but we're not going to go down there today. We're going to head on past some of these hotels. So we've just come past the Casabonas. We're coming down to the Cifiro Palmanova Hotel. Is that looking open? It's not, because their little supermarket has closed now. It's so sad, I can't believe it. We've got 5 months of this. Guys, we've got 5 months of Mallorca on a bit of a down season, but I'm hoping I do have a little bit of good news for you coming up soon. Look, I'm just outside the Globales Nova Apartments too. Who else have we got on the live today? Let me have a very quick look. I only got as far as Neil. That's the first person I saw. Jonesy, good afternoon. You're asking, I can't understand that. Something about wheelchair access, wheelchair water, something access. Yes, there is wheelchair access down to the water normally during the season. Jules, show us some sunshine, you guys are saying. I hope the weather's okay for you wherever you are today. I'm guessing not actually, because you are watching from England, where I'm guessing it's not going to be fantastic weather, and it has felt pretty autumnal out there today. Well, recently anyway. When we came back from the UK, I couldn't believe how much it felt like autumn, and you had to kind of bundle up and get your coats on. It's not the case over here in Mallorca. We've got a bit of a late summer, and we've got some lovely temperatures at the moment. It's been really absolutely gorgeous actually. I'm just coming up towards the Rosa del Mar. It's a Mar Senses hotel. I suspect that's also closed. We do have a few places open actually still, which we'll see in just a second as we come through. I can see the remnants of Halloween on the floor there, a pumpkin that's been cast away. Right, I'm going to take a look at the chat in just a little while, but I want to give you guys a nice view while I do so. A little bit hard to be walking and checking the chat at the same time. I hope the volume's okay. Just let me know what the signal is like. Caroline, I'm just looking at the bottom here. You've just popped up. Linda as well. Hello, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so we're just coming out on the very, very far end of Palmanova. If you turn right here, we kind of end up going in the direction of Magaluf, which we're not going to go to today. We're going to take a left down towards Palmanova. We're going to head on down the back of St Matthius Beach. I'm in front of Pappy's. Look, even that's closed as well. Oh my goodness. I think with the weather, I know we've had storms over the past couple of days, but I mean they kind of came and went pretty quickly as they normally do. They don't tend to linger around, and it is a little bit of a shame that the season just closes down so quickly here. Let's get down across the road. But look, I'll just turn the camera around here. Look, we've got the Bougainvillea Best Burgers place. They have a little place down in Cascatela, down my way actually, where they've got a little street restaurant which is still open. I think the Del Pescatore, the Italian here, is still open as well, which is really nice to see. And look, you've got spa shops. There is plenty of stuff open. We just don't have a lot of stuff open, just because we don't have the volume of holiday makers over here to warrant it really. Did I just see pop up on the screen? Ken and Di. Hello guys, how are you? Lovely to see you on this afternoon's live. Oh my goodness, I can see we've got 172 people on the live stream this afternoon already. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I must admit, it's quite nice to do these over the winter as well. It gives me something to do, because it's just, the island is just so quiet at this time of year. Anyway, look, we can still see there's stuff for kids out here. We've got the little kids remote control cars, that's still open. I suspect we're going to be seeing some places down the waterfront open as well. Keith, good afternoon, nice to see you. But look, good news, hey, we have got a few places open. I can see EastEnders is open. I think this is technically Magaluf now, isn't it? To our right hand side. And of course the Prince William pub stays open year round. And El Mundo, where admin and I went from the Facebook group, just right next to EastEnders here, just up at the top. I can see that's also open as well. I think they'll be open for November. Let's go and get down to the beach. Let's go and see the sea. I really am regretting wearing my jeans now. That is it. I'm just going to make sure I have my spare shorts in the car from now on. Absolutely boiling. It's so weird as well. After spending the best part of, I think, 6 or 7 months wearing shorts and skirts and dresses, to then have to wear winter clothes, it's just like, it just feels too weird. So not used to it yet. Right, we are coming up. We're just coming up. You can see the huge Vista Nova hotel in front of me. And to my left-hand side as well, look, we've got the Comodoro Playa. That looks like it's pretty much still open, actually. There are cars outside. Looks like there's some people inside too. I think if this year, if it proves to be successful, that we do have a good take-up of late breakers coming up, they might even try and extend the season in other parts of the island, but let's wait and see. So we're just going to have a little look up. This is the road that goes up towards Magaluf Strip, the top end of Magaluf Strip. We're obviously not going to go down there today because I just wanted a pretty decent walk around Palmanova today. Oh, James, you're watching as well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And you've just said, can I say hello to Russell? Russell, hello. it's your first time on the live streams, I hope you'll also become a regular. I hope this live stream works today. Fingers crossed. Right, so looking at the Comodoro Playa. In the afternoon, this hotel, I've said it before actually, the pool does plunge into the shade a little bit. Let's go and have a look at the beach. Let's see how many people we've got on the beach this afternoon. Now it's going to be quite unlikely we've got many residents on the beach at the moment. I think we have got a few holiday makers out. Like I said, a lot of residents don't get down to their shorts, let alone their swimwear in November. So we do have some people on the beach, and actually it's quite nice to see. Come January, we'll all be fed up with the winter, so we'll be back on the beaches anyway. Let me just go through the chat. Hold on guys, let me just give you some nice views here. Rocky Earth Guide, good afternoon, nice to see you there. Chantel, hello, your daughter has had an internship at the tent in the Palmanova Hotel, fantastic. That's really, really good to see. Stephen, your mum is watching as well, and do you know what, I've completely forgotten her name because you've put it on the Facebook group this morning. It was a long time since I saw that Facebook group, so I've got the memory like a sieve as well, which is terrible. June, good afternoon. John, hello, nice to see you too. And Joe, Sue and Joe as well, watching in Newcastle. Right, let's just have a quick look. Right, it's got a few people out today. We have had, with the mugginess actually and humidity, we've had quite a lot of sand in the air over the past few days, and this warm weather's been coming up from Africa. And when we had the huge storm the other day on Friday, it literally dumped a load of sand on my terrace. So we had a bit of a clean-up job as well, but then clean rain followed that after as well, which was really bizarre. I don't know, but it's nice to see. Storms never really do seem to linger too long over here. Now I can hear some music in front of me. We've got a few places open. I can see the Zen is now shut as well. Look, they're kind of clearing up, but we've got Calvia Beach House. This is open this afternoon. A few people out having dinner now. I would say about 12 months ago when I came down here in November, you'd find absolutely nothing open, and it was pretty much a ghost town down here at this time of year. So it's really nice to see a little bit of life. It's nice to see a few people, look, a few people on the beach, sitting in the sunshine, bearing in the mind that we're coming to the end of the day. And I can hear a very lively olive tree, and it is quite busy down there. Fantastic. I thought they'd closed. I didn't realise they'd stayed open. My goodness, how fantastic is this? I can see they've got some live music as well. I think that's Emmanuel on the guitar. Don't forget as well, Origin is going to be opening as well. I think they've closed for now, but they're going to be opening in December or the back end of November, because they're going to be getting their Christmas domes out again. So if you are down here for a Christmas break, you're going to have somewhere to go on some Matthius Beach. And check this out, how unusual look to see these suburbs still out on the beaches. Jim, good afternoon, nice to see you. Sandra, Stephen, it's Sandra. Really nice, Sandra's watching as well this afternoon. I know you've watched your channel for a long time, Sandra, so thank you very much. June, you're off to Fuerteventura for a holiday. That sounds lovely. Have an amazing time. I think it might be a bit warmer down there than it will be over here, but actually saying that, with the 24 degrees that we've got today, it's feeling pretty toasty. Kurt, you're asking, does the olive tree shut from today till next year? Do you know what? Actually, that she's part owner in the olive tree, and she was having lunch there. I would have gone to go and ask her, because I thought they were closing last week, but it looks like they've decided to stay open, which is really good news. So today could well be the last day, who knows? They might change their minds again, I don't know, but look, they're starting to get rid of a few of the sunbeds, the bajillion sunbeds that we've had down here. That looks a lot better actually, just having a few sunbeds down here, but then this was the busiest side of the beach during the summer. And you know what, I can hear CISO's quite lively down here as well. My goodness, it's actually really lovely to see this in November. Nothing worse than really, really dead resorts, I have to say. So it sounds like they've got a live singer. Russ, you say that you stayed in the Matthius Beach Hotel in September and it was fantastic. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the Matthius Beach Hotel. Stayed there myself, it was really, really lovely. James, you're saying you walked this same path 2 days ago and you're missing it already. That's James, Rosa Maria and the kids. Oh, fantastic. That's quite noisy down here, look. We've got one of our resident live singers singing a bit of Motown this afternoon. And my goodness, it's absolutely packed in there. Now, if you saw my Palmanova video from, I think a couple of weeks ago, you'll know that CISO is going to stay open until I think it's pretty much mid to late November, which is fantastic news. John and Marie, guys, bless you. Thank you so much. That's super kind of you. Oh, bless you. Look, from a miserable Birmingham. Oh, bless you. But look, they've still got sun lounges out here down this far side of the beach. Got loads of them. David, you can't wait to come back next year. Sharpie, how are you doing? You normally go to Calvia and Tacoma. Palmanova looks nice. I'm going to try it out. If you are regulars on the other side of the islands, come and try out this side. Likewise, if you're a regular over here in Palmanova, maybe go and try out some of the other resorts. It is lovely down here and they are doing up the area quite a lot. Unfortunately, with the renovations down here, it does come with a little bit of a price increase, but we'll talk about pricing over the winter, about the best times to book your holiday and stuff like that, where to go as well, where to get a bargain. Look, if you are coming over for a late break, because these sunbeds are going to be up until at least middle of November, I think. Don't get the sunbeds in the middle of this block here because you'll be in the shade. Best get them right at the end of this block if you want to make sure you're in the sunshine. Oh, Janine, hello to you. You enjoyed Castaway Restaurant? Yes, that's across the way in Magaluf. Brilliant. Zara, will I be in Calabona? When will I be in Calabona next? I don't know. I will be in Calabona at some point over the winter, maybe once, maybe twice, I don't know, before the next season starts. I'm going to make sure I've got something to film over there. Maybe we'll talk to some residents. I can just see, actually, in the distance here, lovely Jill, who runs the Mr. Whippy stand, is still open. If you want your ice creams over in Palmanova, make sure you go and see Jill before she shuts down for the winter too. And look, the F&C restaurant here, this is closed for good actually. I did want to come down here on Friday because I think their last day was on Friday. I wanted to speak to the owner, but obviously with the weather that we had on Friday, I didn't leave home. It was way too crazy. Susan, hello from the Tent Hotel poolside. So the Tent Hotel is still open. Brilliant. John from Tipperary. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Lotta, so you just booked to come back to Palmanova and you say that it could well be your 25th or something like that time back. I can really understand actually why you guys come back time and time again. I mean, I just live up the road, so it's easy for me to get to, but It's such a lovely spot. We've literally got everything here. And look, we're coming up by the Santa Lucia now. I know that this hotel is open, and actually this is the least busy I've seen it all year. I know they're trying to stay open during most of the month of November. Look, you can't hire any pedalos down here today, which is interesting. Not quite sure why the beach services have stopped today, but I thought they would have been out. So this is just another one of the hotels that feels like you're on a cruise ship just because of the location. Look at the views. It's absolutely stunning. Should we have a quick look back at some Matthius Beach? Let's just have a quick look. Let me go up through the chat. So guys, let me know if anyone is coming out over the winter months. I know for many people, this is like their favourite time of year to visit. Just because the island is a lot emptier, you haven't got the busy tourist crowds or the really high temperatures. It's a great time for me filming as well, because it means that I can get around without crawling around in the heat. Oh, I can see one chap here, or girl, I don't know, because I can't tell from your YouTube subscriber name. Hello from Grey Wales, the Scotsman brought me here. I believe the Scotsman is in Tenerife at the moment, so welcome to the channel, and nice to see Kevin's back down in the Canaries as well. Linda, you're looking forward to Christmas in Benidorm. I'd love to know how that is, because Benidorm is one of the most popular winter sun destinations. It also offers great value for money. I'd really like to go there at some point, go and see what all the fuss is about, because I know many people love going there. Sarah, Alex, me and the family saw you in Calvia during the summer. Just want to ask about when we'll be posted. You're going to be posted on a really miserable, cold winter's day, maybe in December or January, because it's really hard to make content over the winter months or make sunny videos talking about the summer over the winter months. So I think every year now I've had the channel, I've done some winter videos over in Calvia or Calmilor. So the ones I did in peak season will go out on a grim day in December, because of course I don't think I'll be able to live stream every single weekend. I don't know, if we have a sunny day on Sunday, I'll definitely do a live stream. If not, you guys are going to get a surprise with a throwback to the summer. I've actually got about 20 videos to put out over the course of the winter, maybe a few more. I've got loads of hotel reviews, I've got other chats I've had with holiday makers. I want to include every single one that I've done this summer. So if you haven't been included in the video, you're going to be in for a shock, because you will be included over the course of the winter months. Because there's just nobody here. However, saying that, I am going to be putting together some other content to help you out for your holiday over the course of the winter too. So I will still be filming, and I'll do the occasional winter walk as well, talking about the resorts for next year. But I won't be out in the resorts as much as I was in the summer, because apart from the fact that there's nothing much to film once you've seen them once, and there's nobody to talk to, I need a bit of a break too, because it's been a bit of a hectic summer. So I'm going to try and not just take it a little bit easier on the old YouTube as we go on through the winter, and just try and have a bit of a break. Now look, in the distance you can just see how many people, because when we go down we might not be able to see. There's a Chiringuito on Palmanova Beach, and it's really busy. It's crazy busy. Chantal, you're saying, did you have any problems with the Dana storm over here? Well, yeah, I made a video about it from Santa Ponsa yesterday, just saying like the biggest problem that we had was really with the water quality actually. But we came off. We had a bit of a stormy day on Friday. I've never seen so much lightning in one day actually. I didn't even want to venture outside. We had a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, quite a lot of rain, but we didn't have anything anything as bad as what you guys have seen in the media from over in Valencia. So it's quite normal to have storms at this time of year, like the autumn storms. We had some flooding over here in Calvia, but all of that I think has now disappeared. And we went from one really rainy day to bright sunshine the next. So like I said, these things do pass by very quickly, and we were super lucky actually that we didn't get full tilt, we didn't get the full effects of that storm. Also, I have to say as well, in the video I put out a couple of videos ago about the Valencia floods and how it's affected us over here in Mallorca, I've been spending the day trying to pull together a few ideas for other charities that need immediate help as well, because the other day, I'll bring you more information about that tomorrow in my island update, because while the Red Cross, it's a very worthwhile organisation, as indeed is Caritas too, they don't necessarily, it's a bit harder to get those funds to trickle down to the people that really need it immediately as well. So I've just been doing a little bit of research today about that. And I have to say as well, you're going to be getting the latest ever winter November in Mallorca video as well, which is super late going out because I've been a bit distracted with everything else that's been going on with the weather. So anyways, look right behind me, Palmanova Beach Club, still open. Barbuda has closed though. So I'm going to try and put out, yeah, I can see, Chantal, you said set up a GoFundMe for Valencia. I don't want to, I thought about doing a fundraiser on the channel, but by the time YouTube takes their cut and then the tax man here takes their cut, there'll be nothing left. So I really want people just to donate to the charities directly. So I'm just looking into the genuine charities and who needs the help as well. And I've been in the expat groups in Valencia just seeing what's going on. So I have to do it. I've got to do it. I don't feel like with my amazing audience that I can't not like do something about it, because it's just it's so awful. Really, really awful. So anyway, watch the channel later on in the week, because I'll have a bit of news about it tomorrow probably. If not, it'll come out on Tuesday. Look at the luxury sunbeds right in the shade. But like I said, look, it's actually quite a nice spot to come down for a drink on the beach. Linda, you're saying your friends in Benidorm have just gone in convoy, oh bless, to the area. Yeah, everyone's putting together in the best ways they can. Like I said, I'm gonna have more information about what's happening over here in the Balearic Islands. Obviously, because we've got the sea in between us and Valencia, and lots is actually going on here. But yes, but more about that later. Now, the Zell is also very much open for the afternoon. Also worth knowing as well, that also plunges into the sun in the afternoon. In the winter time, it's nice in the summer, maybe a little bit different over the winter. But look, we've got all the beach service guys out at the moment. A few less sunbeds down here too. Look, I think they're bringing down some of the sun umbrellas. They're getting rid of the barley beds too. And my goodness me, check out Il Chiringo over here on the beach. It's absolutely rammed for Sunday lunch. They can always rely upon a Sunday over here for restaurants to be packed. Is this sustainable tourism over the winter months? I don't know. I don't know if it is. During the weekdays, you're obviously not going to find them to be this busy. Maybe they would be if people came out here. I don't know. Or if it's easier for people to come out. Dave, oh, bless you. You said, "Hi Alex, sorry I'm late." So that's quite okay. Trust me, I was late as well. I had to drop my daughter off in the shopping centre just down the road in Palma. We've got all the shopping centres open today, because it was a public holiday on Friday. So they kind of had a bit of a make-up day with the stores, and kind of Christmas shopping has started. So she wanted to go meet her friends over at the shopping centre and do a bit of Sunday afternoon shopping, because places like Porta P Shopping Centre and Fan Shopping Centre aren't normally open on a Sunday. They might well be on the run up to Christmas. We might have a few more Sunday shopping days, particularly the weekends before Christmas, but normally these places just aren't open, so it's really really good opportunity for her to get out today and not be left at home while I'm doing a live stream or packed off wherever. Anyway, across the road here I can see we've got Castaways open too. It's a little bit hard to see with the light, but Il Tano is also open, but Reflex isn't open today. I know Castaways are going to try and stay open over the winter. If you are hoping to come out for a weekend break over the winter months, check out my last recorded video from over here in Palmanova, and you can more or less find out what is going to be open when. And I can see that Paradise Beach as well is pretty busy. Il Chiringa, I've also got a restaurant, a proper covered restaurant, which I can see is open this afternoon, and I'm wondering if that might try and stay open over the winter, and that is also looking pretty busy too. And I did have a comment on the channel by somebody who said, whenever you say something's busy, it's not, there's only a few people. It is busy in relation to what it's like on the islands normally, because especially during the winter when you walk through and you hardly see a soul in some of the resorts, when you do see people milling around, to me it looks busy, so it's all kind of relative. And look, we've also got the piano bar across the way open as well. They've got a huge TV in there. Sharon, you're asking which resorts are more open in the winter, or which resort is more open in the winter? At the moment, it's any of the Calvia resorts are going to be more open than any of the others. But you are going to, and in my Mallorca in November video, which is still coming out, I'm endeavouring to get that out before December. I do give some examples of places that are worth checking out, but there are places, the hotels are open in every single resort, there are places to eat open, there's just not a whole lot of choice really. Louise, what time does the spa open and shut in the winter months? Well, shops tend to, a lot of the spa shops try and stay open from like 10 to 10. Not 10 to 10, but 10 until 10-ish. Over the winter, they may be open, they may close a little bit earlier when it gets dark. Some try and stay open, and you tend to find too that it's often the Indian and the Chinese shops that will stay open more regularly over the winter months, which is fantastic. There's always somewhere to shop here. So, for example, we have a lot of the Chinese shops, and they're open pretty much all day. They don't close down, so there's always opportunities to go and buy and to go shopping too. Got them in every single resort, and there's always a spa shop. Got loads of volleyball players on the beach. We'll have a look when we get a little bit further down. But look, even down here, look in Palmanova, all the souvenir shops are still open too. Oh, Nick, that's really nice. Sundays are always rosé afternoons where several of us will gather to drink and eat tapas. The best day ever. I think, should we make Sunday Lunch Lives tapas day? Quite possibly. If you're having a bit of tapas on a Sunday, at least make it a rosé day or a red wine day. It might help with the stream actually. It steady out the stream a bit actually with a glass of wine. Because sometimes when the signal gets a little bit iffy, might look better after a few glasses. Anyway, let's have a look back along the beach. Diane, I think it's fantastic you're coming over here at Christmas. Absolutely brilliant. And I can't believe there are over 200 people on this live stream today. Literally cannot believe it. Guys, I really appreciate you watching, seriously. I was thinking, as long as I've got like a few people watching, you know, it's definitely worth doing, and it is worth doing. In fact, I think I'll just do it if there's just a couple of you watching, because I'm not a massive fan of Sundays, and It's fantastic. It's a great excuse to get out and about around the island. I've just come up past the Tropico, which has also closed for the season. I did actually meet a holiday maker over here who told me a story about the Tropico and why it got refurbished, but unfortunately I can't share that on the channel. I shouldn't have actually said that. Anyway, coming down, look, we've got plenty of shops still open too, looking very glittery and nice. Nick used to work in the Prince William. Yes, we passed that right back at the beginning of the live stream, over just right on the edge of Magaluf there, and that stays open over the winter. Good place to get a Sunday lunch as well, if that's what you're after. John, good afternoon. I didn't see you in the live, but thank you so much for joining. And also, wherever you go, whichever resort you go to as well over the winter, you're always going to find that the Chinese is open as well. You're always going to find the Chinese's and the Indian restaurants open as well as the shops. But look, everything's open down this side of Palmanova. Spot the residents, everyone in their winter clothes already. It's absolutely boiling still, my goodness. And just looking up, actually, there's a free car park right here in front of McDonald's, more or less, too, and that's packed. So it looks like a lot of people have come up to Palmanova for the day. I'm also standing right outside, and I didn't mention this in my recorded video, I completely forgot, outside of Stadium 63. It's an entertainment venue which I do believe is open on the weekends throughout November, possibly December as well. I'm not sure about December, but I know it's going to be open for some nights throughout the month as well. So they've got lots of tribute acts. It does say open every day from 7:30, but that's during the summer. Let's see if they've updated their hours, but I do know it is it's open over the winter. And look, I just saw actually they do salsa lessons there, which I just missed because the poster changed. And we're coming down towards Ciro's restaurant, which is open. I can't believe how much is open here in November. It's fantastic. However, slightly disappointed with the ACME, the ACME restaurant supermarket being closed. They did stock a few British products over there, which was always nice to pop into to pick up various bits and pieces. They've been running their stock down actually for the past few weeks, so could barely pick up very much, but let's just give you a quick look along the beach here. And we're over here in Escargador or Palmanova Beach. Just looking over the beach here, it's looking very, very lovely. Should we go and have a look at the view? Let's go and go up the steps and just have a look at the view. Julie, you were over Matthius Beach way a month ago. My goodness me. Anthea, hello. Come on to the live. Come on to, hold on, I'm just seeing one of my best mates here. Hang on a second, just a second. There's no escape. This is a friend of mine, Anthea.
He's just been on a lovely hike.
Did you go hiking today?
I went hiking.
Oh, fantastic.
Soyer.
In Soyer, fantastic. Yeah. That sounds good.
Hello. Oh my God, I look a mess.
You're on the... Bless you. Anyway, I shall see you soon. I'll see you in a week. Yay, we met somebody. Love it. I didn't think I'd see anybody today, but that was my friend Anthea. Oh dear. Anyway, come on, let's go. Let's head on up to the view. Yeah, this is big hiking weather actually. So on the Sunday, there's several hiking groups. If you don't have anyone to hike with, they've got loads of hiking groups out and about over the islands. You can go and join them. I've done it in the past, or I go out with friends as well. And hopefully I'll do some hikes over the winter too. Hola. Hang on, we're going to try and get some nice views across the beach here. Billy, you stayed at the Palio Tropico in September and you definitely recommend it. It's spotless, alcohol is great, it's fantastic, as is the food. Nick, you're saying your mate Tony runs the stadium, brilliant. Gilly, the weather does look good and you're in San Matthius Beach a while ago. So I'm just scrolling down through the chat here. James, you booked for next October. Paul, what dog breeds are popular by locals? I'll tell you what, because we've got so many, animal shelters here, I think the most popular breeds tend to be like your Heinz 57, Muttley type dogs, because there are just so many unwanted animals here. So many people have got like half beagle, half terriers, who knows. But in terms of other dog breeds that people buy, you see the poodles around quite a bit, see a little bit of everything really. Carry on, Ken. Oh, bless you. You've just super chatted me. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. Poppy, you came in June and you found it a little too hot at times. It was really hot this June. It was really, really super hot. Are the water sports on San Matthias Beach open in May? Yes, they are. 1st of May, all that will be back out again. And it's obviously going to be a little bit cooler too, but the water sports will be back on the 1st of May, if not before, I would say. Ken, thank you very much for your super chat too. Anyway, come on, let's head on down the back of Escargador Beach. I think those pedalos pretty much look like they're going to be scooped up off the beach soon. We are, I don't know what date it is today, is it the 3rd of November approximately? I think we've got probably another week or so of beach services over here in Palmanova, Magaluf and Santa Ponza. But you can see we've had a lot of rain fall down here because the beaches haven't properly dried out just yet. Adminan. Good afternoon. Nice. Oh, thank you so much for coming onto the live this afternoon. Yeah, we don't recommend dog breeds over here really. I'd say the shelters are so full, you can get yourself almost any single breed. And I used to do dog walking actually at the shelters years ago before I started the channel, and you saw everything from West Highland Whites to Alsatians to basically everything. So you often find as well it's the expats that run the main shelters over here, and there's a lovely lady who's Dutch. She's called Stacey and she runs Rancho Fino. Look her up on Facebook. If you are an animal lover, check out what she does. Herself and her husband are just absolutely incredible people, and they tend to scoop up the dogs that nobody wants as well and get them all ready for rehoming too. So she's amazing. Anyway, looking to my left here, it's busy to look at this. We've got the Contro Corriente and we've got La Colmena. Both of these places are open, and the Contro Corriente is very, very packed this afternoon, obviously doing a nice Sunday lunch. And the Il Chiringo restaurant, the second restaurant they have in their little portfolio, is also open down here too. But look, you can see how quickly we're losing the sun over here in Palmanova this afternoon. The time is, it's only 4:20. Oh my goodness. You have to be quick to catch the sunshine at this time of year. Kind of have to move yourself down the beach to find the sunny patches on the sands. It's pretty much dark over here at 6 o'clock as well, which is literally makes me want to cry. But there you have it. We've had a pretty good long summer, so we can't complain. I can see the American Diner. Can't tell if they're open. They've got their lights on, quite possibly, but this little strip of restaurants over here is also still open, including the Thai beach street food place too. Let's come on down past Azar. It's Azar, which has got a lot of residents sitting outside. I guess at this time of year, actually, it gives, with the lack of holiday makers, we've got loads of residents that have come up from Palma or from other areas on the island, and they're all sitting out. I'll turn the camera around in a second. You can have a look. I think they're making most of things being open down here. Oh, you're not going to see a thing because I'm looking right into the sunshine. Well, I definitely live streamed in the right direction today. I was going to walk in the other way, but the sun's like right in front of us. Oh my goodness, oh Lotta, oh bless you. Look, it's 20 minutes past 4 and it's dark already in Stockholm, in Sweden. Oh my goodness, do you know what? I've seen so many Scandinavians over here, particularly in the area I live, where I walk around Ilietes. I've bumped into some viewers from Denmark, from Sweden. So I can understand why you guys are coming out here just to break up your winter a little bit. I can't believe though that they're taking the umbrellas down everywhere else on the other beaches, but they're leaving this area to last. And this beach has been absolutely blanketed with sunbeds all summer and not very many people on them. Are bars open at the beginning of April? Yes, they will be. I would say actually for next year, I think we can safely say that the official start of the season will be on April the 1st. I think though, down here in Palmanova, in Calvia, we're going to have a much earlier opening down here, gradual and a slower opening. So we are going to find in these resorts are going to be opening a little bit earlier than the rest of the island, I would say, definitely. Paul, would I consider doing a viewer get-together? Do you know what? I have to sort something out this year. I have to. I'm going to talk about it over the winter and ask what you guys think as well. But it's definitely something I want to do because I know a lot of you come over here on your own as well, or you're travelling on your own. You might not necessarily want a sit-down meal, but you might want to go to a bar one night that you're over, and there'll be other Mallorca Under the Sun viewers as well that you can all go and get together and have a few drinks. I obviously won't be able to get along to every single night, but I have to sort it out for 2025 because I think the channel's big enough and there'll be enough of you coming over at whatever time of year to maybe go for a few drinks somewhere. I think that definitely has to be done, but I just have to try and figure out the best way and the best and most sustainable way of doing it as well. John, is the seawater still a rich chocolate colour that it was in my last video? Do you know what, we can see people going in the water today. I would really give it, I'd give it 72 hours for that mud to kind of sink or wash away. I'm not a huge fan, I must admit. I always say it in my videos as well, if it's been raining, just don't go swimming the next day. But as you can see, people are out in the water today. It looks a little bit clearer than it was over in Santa Ponza. But like I said, I just give it maybe an extra day just to clear, particularly if you're putting your head underwater. Linda, you're saying it's a good idea. I think it'll be a great idea. I think there has to be. I'm going to figure it out. I've got all winter to figure this out. It has to be done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see if we can do it. See if we can do some kind of like Mallorca Under the Sun meetup thing. Anyway, guys, look, I've got to actually no. Let's go down. Let's go down to the marina. So I haven't walked down this way actually for quite a while, and I know over the winter months. Normally there's an apartment block at the end. I think it's called Porto Novo Apartments, possibly. that stay open. So we're going to just go and quickly check that out. Don't forget as well, on this road running up to the roundabout, we've got a few restaurants open as well, little cafes too. And there's a kids' playground here, which I'm obviously not going to turn the camera around onto because it's very, very busy. So instead, I'm going to show you this lovely villa. I don't know who lives here, but my goodness me, it's this one property. It's absolutely stunning. If anyone knows anything about this villa, let me know. But maybe one of the hotel owners lives there. I don't know, but it looks pretty beautiful. Anyway, let's keep walking along here because we're just coming up to little marina over here in Palmanova. I'm often asked actually about water sports in the winter, whether you can still do water sports. I'm pretty sure a lot of the boats, charter companies will let you charter a boat if it's a really calm day like it is today. I'm pretty sure you can still get boat charters at this time of year, maybe even quite possibly jet ski rentals as well. Joseph, that's very sweet of you. That's really nice as well. Oh, bless you. Thank you for that comment as well, about brightening up darker days. I'm going to bring you plenty of sunshine over the winter. It has to be done. Dave, you'll be in Calabona in July and September next year. If you're thinking about getting down to meet up with other subscribers, we're going to do this. Here you go. Look, I've said it now on the live. We have to sort it out. I've got enough time before April to sort something out where in the key resorts that we do have somewhere to meet up. Gosh, I haven't walked down this far for quite a while. Look, this is the Porto Novo apartments. It's part of the Rock chain. They do have a restaurant outside as well. I don't know if the restaurant will stay open, but I know the apartments do. They're pretty much open year round. And I can see as well, look, boat for rent without a licence. That's also open down here in Palmanova, and they're still advertising that. So there are some water sports you can come down and enjoy over here. But look, this is a huge apartment complex overlooking little marina down here in Palmanova, which looks pretty fabulous. Oh, Linda, that's a great idea. You know of a place in Magaluf that could do meetups. I know where you're thinking. I think that's definitely going to be a doable one, actually. I can't believe this. Look, 4:30. That sun's starting to go down over here already. We have like kind of around 6:15 sunsets over here on the islands at the moment. That's going to start getting a little bit earlier, creeping up towards 6 o'clock as we head on through the month. Tina, you're very welcome. Just quickly whizzing through the chat here. I'll take a few. Dave, that's it. Definitely doing. If you're saying you're bringing Walker's Crisps over, definitely going to be doing the subscriber meetups. I have to say thank you as well to everyone who has brought stuff over for us. That's very, very kind of you this year. Anyway, guys, if it is a nice Sunday, next Sunday, I'll be out and about live streaming from somewhere. I don't know where yet. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Anything can happen, probably will happen as the week goes on. But if it's going to be a nice day, I'll do a live stream from somewhere on the islands next Sunday. Thank you so much as well. Flip the camera around. Thank you so much as well for the super chats that you've sent through this afternoon. That's really appreciated, really, really appreciated. And I'm going to have more content on the channel coming out this week. That Mallorca in November video is coming, and in fact I'll pin it at the end of this video if you're watching this on the replay too. So I have to try and get that finished this evening. I'll see how I go. Anyway, everyone, don't forget I've got my island update coming out from the island tomorrow at some point too, so check that out. I've got more other videos coming out. I've actually got a nighttime video coming out or an evening walk from over in Porto Poyensa coming out as well, so that should be a really nice video to check out too. But in the meantime, let's turn the camera around, get a few final views, if I can flip it, of Palmanova this evening. Many thanks for all the super chats. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Very much appreciated. Have an amazing Sunday from wherever you're watching in the world. I've now got to go and find my daughter in the shopping centre, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.